ship, by plane, by road, by human carriers. Goods are smuggled dangerously out of one country into another. Goods which are forbidden cargo. Revealing the inside story of Behind the Gold Curtain.
Better be.
Oh, darling, you say awful things at times.
Awful?
Like what you said just then. Now, would I meet anyone but you like this?
You'd better not. Come here, woman.
Oh, darling, we've been married 8 years, and you still kiss me like that.
It's because we're off to Paris day after tomorrow.
Oh, then you did get the tickets all right.
Tickets, accommodation, routine about how to take the car on board the cross-channel steamer, everything. And we leave the day of the...
John! John, that's our car. Our car.
What? Our car?
It's been stolen. Someone's stolen our car, John. Oh, darling, ring the police. Tell them someone's stolen the car. Oh, quickly, John.
All right. Well, what's their number?
Oh, you know, darling, 999. Oh, hurry, hurry. They'll be miles away soon.
Calm down, Mary, calm down. I'm ringing. Fast work, Lutzy.
Nothing to it. Just waited till the code went inside. Give him a minute to greet his missus and help myself. The other car ready, Gus?
Couple of shakes, it'll be right. 1,000 ounces of gold, all nice and snug under each mudguard.
Front or back?
Front. See?
Yeah, nice, Gus. Nice and neat. Yeah. 2,000 ounces, eh?
Yep. Worth £50 an ounce in gay Paris. That makes your mouth water, don't it, Lutzy, eh?
Yeah. £100,000.
Yeah, you're dribbling.
Yeah. The bishop upstairs?
With Trixie.
Oh.
Lutzy, I wouldn't if I were you.
You wouldn't what?
Listen to your old pal, your Uncle Gus. The bishop's the boss, Trixie's his girl. He's pinned a notice on her, keep off the grass.
Who's treading on any grass?
No one, not yet. If you like a nice, peaceful life, watch where you put in your feet.
Stop flapping your mouth, know what I'm doing.
Okay, Lutzy. Long time since I've been to a pal's funeral.
Start working on this car. Got to go back before morning.
I know.
If you want me, I'm with the bishop, upstairs in his office.
Ta-da, lover boy.
Say that again, chum. Say that again.
Ta-da, lover boy.
It'll keep.
That's the bishop. Heard you come in. He don't like being kept waiting. You know that.
Well, I'm going.
Close the door, Lutzy. There's a good fellow.
Hello, Lutzy. How's our boy, eh?
Got the car.
Good. Any trouble?
Yeah, no, me.
Gus working on it?
Start work as soon as he puts the finishes touching on the other.
Let's see now. The car you just brought in, AP 700. Is that correct?
Correct.
Read me the details, Trixie.
Mm-hmm. Mr. and Mrs. John Hall, departing Dover 27th. Calais Ferry. Reservations 2 weeks, Hotel du Caveau, Rue de la Cité, Paris.
Fine. Lutzy.
Yeah?
What have you discovered about our helpful friends?
John Hall, wife's name's Mary.
Well, all he knows about his car is it's something in which you've got to put petrol, oil and water now and then to keep it going. Typical Sunday driver. He wouldn't know if he tied a rock on it unless someone told him.
Good, good. Then we can take it for granted he will not realize that his car will be carrying 100,000 pounds worth of gold for us?
Yeah, take it for granted.
Trixie.
Yes?
Tell my agent at the London Travel Agency that he has chosen well. 3 tourists, each taking their car for a little holiday in Paris. 300,000 pounds worth of gold.
Hey, why so much all at once, boss? Aren't we running a bit of a risk?
So you are curious, eh, Lapsy?
Oh, I wouldn't say curious, but it's the first time you've risked so much all at one time.
Shall we let him into the little secret, Trixie?
You're the brains, darling.
Thank you, my dear. Lapsy, my continental friends, who are always so avid to purchase smuggled gold from my little organization, have stumbled on a new way of making money.
Ah. And how come you aren't in it?
Lapsy, I am content to purchase gold here in London for £15.10 an ounce. I am content to smuggle it over to the continent and there have it snapped up at £50 an ounce. And their little scheme requires so much more trouble.
Which is?
Forging so-called gold sovereigns.
Yeah?
They are producing perfect gold sovereigns. Though the Bank of England pays only £1 for a sovereign, £3 is easily obtained for each coin on the continent.
They tell me they make 50% profit on every £100 of gold minted.
Well, you live and learn, eh?
We live and learn, Lapsy, but your job is to see that our 3 tourists do not. If they do learn, then they cannot be allowed to go on living, eh, Trixie?
Well, the Bishop wants you, Gus, and me to keep an eye on the 3 cars all the way to Paris, Lapsy.
Oh, suits me.
Good, good. Now, here are your orders, Lapsy. When Gus has finished concealing our golden cargo in the cars, I want you to return the cars to where you found them. Correct?
Correct.
The car you are to follow is the one you brought in tonight, the Hall's car. Gus will have finished with it in time for you to return it before daylight. Overjoyed at seeing it return with no apparent harm, I trust the Halls will not bother to examine it too closely.
Not that chappy. Provided it still goes, he'll be happy.
Fine, fine. Now, you travel to Paris with the Halls as close as you can without drawing attention to yourself. The moment they reach the Hotel du Caveau, jump into their car and drive it round to Monsieur Lutenschlager's garage on Rue de Montebello. Do not stay, but return after 2 hours.
Do I take the car back to the hotel?
I do not care what you do with it after Lutenschlager has taken the gold, but you must abandon it well away from his garage. Understand?
Yeah, piece of cake.
Because it appears an easy operation, do not allow yourself to be careless, my dear Lapsy. I am one of the most successful smugglers of gold simply because I have never allowed anyone I employ to become careless. I make myself clear?
Have I slipped up on a job yet? Who went to New York last month with 150 ounces of gold in his boots? I did. Who walked ashore from the Queen Mary with...
Lapsy, I am well aware of your past successes. What I am interested in are your future successes.
Well, okay.
Now be cheerful. Now be happy.
The other 2 heaps?
Gus follows one, I take the other.
The 3 of you rendezvous at Madame Julliard's on Rue de la Huchette. 6 o'clock.
What's that old bag want us there for?
I want you there, Lapsy, for 3 reasons. First, for Trixie to blossom out in more curves. A little consignment of 250 wristwatches.
Undercover girl. That's me.
And the second reason, Gus takes on more avoirdupois. I believe the course term is a bay window. And Madame Julliard has a special body belt for him containing 1,000 marijuana cigarettes.
Ah, reefers, eh?
Yes, I have accepted an understanding to supply a West End jazz band with means of extra inspiration.
At 5 shillings a smoke? Bishop, you're a marvel.
Well, let's stick to business, eh? That's 2 reasons. I'm the 3rd, eh?
Yes, you're the 3rd. Madame Julliard, bless her wonderful soul, has a body belt for you, my friend, containing a further 1,000 little cylinders of inspiration.
Yeah. Well, I don't like it.
Are you going critical of me, Lapsy?
Oh, you know I'm not. But what's on my think is the customs inspectors at the airport. We come back by plane, don't we?
My dear Lapsy, how many times have I told you that there's nothing to worry about when going through customs, provided you act naturally? That's how 99% of people get caught, by not acting naturally. Let a porter carry your suitcase. Appear as if you're happy to be back home. Understand?
Oh, you'll be okay, Lapsy. You've done it before.
Yeah, but not running in reefers. That's dynamite.
Lapsy, if you make a mistake, note I say if, and you decide to talk, remember this. Inside or outside Her Majesty's prisons, I have means of silencing a loose tongue. All right, Lutzy?
All right, boss.
That's all. I will not be seeing you until your return. Give my felicitations to Madame Juilliard and look after Trixie. Please close the door.
And the bishop sent his,
Felicitations. He never fails. Please to return mine, Monsieur Lazzi. So far, you had a successful journey to this Paris of mine. The cars came over without a hitch, Madame Juilliard. As they always do. Monsieur le Bishop, he's a clever. Smuggling gold across the Channel in cars of innocent tourists. Oh, very clever. So, voila. The body belt, it is the perfect fit. Button up your coat, Monsieur Lazzi. And the customs examiner, he will need the X-ray eyes.
How do I look to you, Gus?
You put on a bit of weight round the middle, chum, but we all have, eh, madam?
It's perfect. You are the perfection, Trixie. Though it is not a Christian Dior figure, it is very chic. I feel like Marilyn Monroe and Mae West rolled into one.
One?
Okay, let's cut the comedy. Running now to catch the plane back to London.
Very good, madam.
Oh, at my age, my dear Gus, I have not the alternative. Good luck, mes chers. J'espère vous return bientôt. Remember, when you arrive on the London airport, act natural through those terrible customs. Bonjour, bonjour.
Will all passengers just landed from Paris please proceed to number 3 customs shed for luggage inspection and customs clearance? Will all passengers just landed from Paris
Don't forget what the
please
bishop said,
proceed to
boys.
number
Act
3
naturally.
customs shed
Be casual.
for luggage
Right, Matrix.
inspection and customs
Have a cigarette,
clearance?
Lutzy. You're shaking. I'm all right.
Please, miss. Your bag, please.
Oh, certainly.
Anything to declare?
Nothing.
Would you unlock your bag, please?
Oh, certainly.
I won't be a moment, sir.
Take your time, now, eh?
There you are.
Thank you. Yes. Everything in order, sir.
Sir?
Step inside, if you please.
I beg your pardon?
What's the matter, chum? Please step inside, miss. I'm afraid you must be searched.
What did you say?
You must be searched. We have a woman customs officer in a private room to conduct personal examination. Please step this way, miss. You want any trouble?
Hey, Lutzy, the customs code is a wake-up. What do we do?
The bishop says, act natural.
No, we can't let them search it. Look, you grab Trixie. I'll flatten him and make a break for it.
Okay.
I'm not concealing anything on me.
Hey, what's the trouble, chum?
You with us, lady? You are? Then you'll have to come with me also.
Wait a sec. I've got something in this bag I want to show you. Look, take a peek.
Please remain here.
And listen, chum, I said take a peek. I've got a bag full of snow. You know that white stuff. Cocaine, see?
Where?
Go on, Trix, run for it. Go on, go on. Go on. Hey, let's get out of this place fast. And then when he bends his noggin to take a peek, boss, I chop him on the back of the neck. A real rabbit killer. Drops like if you hit with a sledgehammer. As soon as he drops the three of us, ups anchor and runs for it.
I see. Very foolish of you, Gus.
Aye?
Listen, boss. If Gus hadn't flattened that customs code, where'd we all be now? Inside the cooler. Here's me with 1,000 reefer cigarettes bulging out my middle, Gus with another 1,000, and Trixie with 250 watties packed on her. Well, of course we had to make a run for it.
If you had acted naturally...
Acted naturally? You've never seen me act more naturally in my life. But it's not our fault this happened, it's yours.
Here, hold on, Trix.
Are you accusing me of making an error, my dear?
Yes, I am. A darn fool error. You know why the customs inspector wanted to have me searched? You know how he woke up I was smuggling in watches? Because he heard them. Yeah, that's it, like your head off. He heard them ticking. Yes, ticking. You should have realized that even unwound watches will tick with movement. Oh, don't look so surprised, Bishop. It's a fact I should have known and you should have known. The movement of me walking down the stairs from the plane across to the customs shed, that was enough. More than enough to start the blasted things ticking. And when the customs John leaned close to me, he heard them.
Why didn't you?
Because my ears aren't trained to detect such a thing as those customs are, that's why. Next time you bring him watches into the country, bring him yourself. I won't be there.
Tell me that, Bishop. Tell her that again.
Cut it, chum.
Hey, Latsy, don't be such a fool.
Listen to me, the three of you. I am in control of our group. I give the orders. What I say must be done. I admit I forgot about movement causing watches to operate. That part of the incident is closed. There is still another part to finish.
But, boss, that customs code, you've got a good look at us.
That's the part I'm referring to. By now, he has no doubt given his superiors your descriptions. But when it comes to the point, he is the only man who can definitely identify you three.
You want us to go into smoke for a while, eh?
I want you and Gus to make sure that that customs official is placed in such a position that he will be unable to make an identification.
Yes, what position?
I believe the common term is 6 feet under.
Oh.
You want us to kill him, eh?
I do.
Bishop, it's an awful risk.
Trixie, I'm not allowing any blue-capped public servant to have the power of smashing my neat little organization and remaining alive.
Okay, you're the boss.
What's it to be, eh? Gun or knife?
Neither.
What are we to do? Take him for a ride in the river and drop him in the wet?
You borrow a car, and tomorrow there's been yet another hit-and-run victim. Understand?
Okay.
Now, Gus.
Yes?
Find out who he is, where he lives. I want him dead by this time tomorrow.
Then this ugly-looking chappie rabbit punches me in the neck, and I...
How does it feel now, dear? Little better?
Yes, thanks, Alice. You know, you're a good wife to me.
Oh, get along with you. This has been the first time you've had trouble, isn't it?
Since I've been stationed at the London airport, yes.
And you really believe those three, that young woman and the two men, you really think they are smugglers?
No doubt about it. The moment I stepped close to the woman, I heard the faintest of faint ticking. Recognized the sound instantly. Wristwatches. Ladies' watches, I'm sure. It had that sound.
Well, I never. It's just extraordinary what people will do to try and smuggle things into England.
Yes, up to tricks all the time. Nearly had a smart one put over us last week. A beautiful young Indian girl, dressed in one of those sari things. Know what she had sewn in a body belt?
Rubies?
Diamonds. Yeah, 10,000 pounds worth of diamonds she was carrying next to her skin. Up to all sorts of tricks they are.
But these three today, did you recognize them?
No. But by Harry, I'll certainly know them again next time I see them.
Oh, well, thank goodness for smugglers anyway.
Eh?
I just said, thank goodness for smugglers, that's all. If there weren't any smugglers, you'd be out of work.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. Hadn't thought of it like that. Sort of, crime does pay, eh?
At least it pays your wages. And will you put on the kettle, dear? I wrote Mother a letter today, and I want to slip out and catch tonight's mail.
Oh, here, I'll do it. You make the tea.
No, I'll go. You rest your neck.
Oh, come on, give us the letter. The pillbox is only across the other side of the street. Sniff of the night air will do me good.
Oh, all right. I'll make the tea then.
Won't be 2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
Hello, boys. Have a nice drive.
Yes. Bishop inside?
Waiting to hear if you were successful.
No chance of customs ever identifying us.
What about the car you used?
Diced it on the moor, set fire to it.
Oh, the bishop will be happy.
Gus, you go and tell him how we carried things out, okay? I just want a word with Trixie.
Okay. Only watch it, Lutsy, watch it.
Trix, listen to me.
Hmm?
Let's clear out.
What? Clear out of what?
This racket. Let's run our own cargoes, eh?
You drunk, Lutsy.
Sober, stone cold. You know how I feel about you, lass.
Do I?
Look, let's clear out tonight, eh? Leave the bishop. He's nothing but a fat slob.
Oh, you're a fool, Lutsy. You don't know what you're saying.
Yes, I do. I'm sick of working for him. Do this, do that. Kill that man, kill this man. Where's it all going to end, eh?
And you're going to end in the morgue if you don't watch your tongue.
Yeah, you mean... You won't leave him for me?
You listen, Boy Scout. Could you give me everything he does? Not in your life. When I met the bishop, I had only a couple of bob in the world. And now look at me. Money, jewels, see? A coat. Anything I want, he gives it to me. Could you? Run away and play top, Sonny.
At least I wouldn't slap you around like he does.
That's none of your business.
For the last time, Trix. Now let's just...
Oh, Lutsy, you know what'll happen to you if I tell the bishop what you said?
Oh. So it's like that, eh?
It's like that. I'll let you into a little secret. He's taking me to New York tomorrow.
New York? But he didn't say anything to me.
He'll tell you tomorrow.
Why New York? Oh. Things getting too hot for His Royal Highness.
Our honeymoon, Lutsy.
Honeymoon?
Honeymoon. And we're going to mix business with pleasure.
Why, you two-faced little alley cat.
And here's something else, Lutsy. Between us, we'll be taking £70,000 worth of diamonds.
Where do Gus and me come in, eh?
You don't. You two boys have a little holiday till we get back. Sometime next week. Maybe the week after.
So you're flying across, eh?
By a special Dutch Stratocruiser. First class, Lutsy. Now, what were you saying about you and me, Sonny?
Drop dead.
Hey, Lutsy, the bishop wants you.
Jump to it, Sonny.
I still say you can't get away with it, Lutsy. The bishop will wake up.
Not a chance. Now, listen, what are we doing? Seeing him and Trixie off to New York, doing everything for them, licking their boots and carrying their luggage.
But you'll know you've switched suitcases.
Shut up and pass over the other one.
Please, Lutsy, look.
I know what I'm doing, I said. Why don't you wake up, eh? They're going by plane, aren't they?
Yeah, but they...
And when you go by plane, you don't take your luggage in the cabin with you. It's put in the luggage section. You don't see it or touch it until you land.
All the same.
Pass over the other case and then I'll slash your throat.
Okay. Here it is.
Right. Let's go over to them. Pass in their luggage.
What if it's searched before it's loaded on the plane?
They don't search luggage going on, you dope. Only when you get off. But this time there won't be any to search.
Lutsy, tell me, when's this time bomb fixed to go off?
The bloke who fixed it for me worked it out. He guarantees it'll explode when the plane's somewhere over Ireland. Now, come on. Here's the bishop waiting. Say goodbye to him, good Gus. This is going to be the last time.
Oh, I don't mind seeing the bishop and Trix blown to pieces, but it seems an awful waste of all the other passengers that'll be in the plane with them.
Who cares, as long as he's out of the way. And you and me can take over his organisation. Just think of that, Gus, you and me. Yeah. In the gold smuggling game for ourselves. Instead of him getting all the profits, we get them.
Yeah, that's right, Lutsy. We're going to be in the big money from now on. Are you sure that bomb will go off?
I'm sure. Stop worrying, will you? Now, come on, pal.
Happy, my dear?
Never been so happy in all my life. If I died right now, I wouldn't care.
I would. Don't forget we're carrying between us £70,000 worth of diamonds. The profit we're going to make means we're about to start a new life, my dear. Anything you want, just ask.
You're a darling. As I said before, if I died right this minute,
And the hero of the news. Early this morning, a super Stratocruiser bound for New York crashed into the Shannon River only 2 miles from Shannon Airport, Ireland. Eyewitness reported the aircraft seemed to explode in mid-air. So far, rescue workers have recovered 21 bodies. Customs officials have been called to the scene, as 2 of the bodies were found to have many thousands of pounds worth of diamonds concealed in their clothing. It is thought that the 2, a man and a woman, were members of a gang of diamond smugglers whom customs have suspected and were hoping to make early arrests. Rescue operations are still proceeding. The story you have heard is factual. Names have been changed to protect the identities of those concerned. Listen again for another expose of those who deal in forbidden cargo.